And welcome, basketball fans. Mike Benarski and the Merch, Kevin Merchant, with another high school basketball game coming your way right now. It's the Montville Indians playing host to the Griswold Wolverines. You know, Merch, I'm a little radio silent. I'm kind of like,
You waiting for me? You waiting for me?
no,
Oh, you are. You're
No, I'm just kind of, we've got the tallest ref of all time. He's like 11.
great,
You
Keith.
know,
He's a great ref. He refs a lot of high school games. He refed a lot over the summer with the summer league that a lot of these kids played in. Both Montville and Griswold players played in. Just a good guy, very helpful, very respected and respectful.
And now this game right here, Griswold against the Indians. This is this is just one game tonight in the ECC that is, the kids are fairly matched up well.
Yeah, we think so. We've got Griswold coming in here 2-5, winning their last game at Plainfield, and the Montville Indians are 3-6, winning their last game against Tourtellotte. And I think they're both a little bit on an upswing here. I think they've got some confidence, and I'm looking forward to a really good game tonight.
Well, actually, if you really want to go crazy with it, Montville has won 3 out of 4. They beat Lyman Memorial 87-62. They beat Grasso Tech 79-54. They lost to Amistad 75-46, and they just put a whooping on Tourtellotte last Friday night 81-48. So.
Yeah,
and Tourtelotte's 4-3. They're not chumps.
No,
so
they're in different divisions within the ECC. Griswold being in Division 3 of the ECC and Montville being in Division 4, goes by the size of school or the population of the male class. But they're in different divisions, so they're kind of playing a cross division game here tonight. But no, I think that we're going to see two fairly good teams on an upswing, and we'll see what they can do. I think they both come in with a little bit of confidence here. Total ECC records, overall ECC, Griswold is 2-4, and Montville is also 2-4 in the ECC. They've played 3 games outside of the ECC, and Griswold has played 1, which was against Berlin, which was the second game of the season.
So now, like I said, this is just one of the games, and I'm going to try to keep everybody updated as well on the other games that are going on in the ECC today. One of them is NFA against St. Bernard's. 9-1. Each team is 9-1.
That should be a barn burner. I would love to be in the stands for that one, but we're here at a more important, game right now.
Well, yeah, of course. This is the important game to us Griswold fans. Griswold against the Montville Indians. But I'll tell you, there are a lot of great games today. There's a full slate of basketball on right now. So, for example, what do we got going on tonight? Let's see, just from the boys' perspective. Griswold against Montville. Plainfield's taking on Wheeler. NFA against St. Bernard's. Fitch and Bacon Academy. Wyndham Tech, who's having a hell of a year. They're 10-1 against Cheney Tech. New London and Ledyard. That's going to be a better game than I think the people.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a good game. I think Ledyard has a little bit going on down there. So I think New London could get a game this evening.
And the other one too, in a girls' contest tonight, St. Bernard's and Plainfield. They're both 6-5.
Yep.
So we're just
go
ahead, Merch.
The Indians and the Wolverines have one common opponent, and that's Killingly. And Montville has lost twice to Killingly and Griswold once.
Well, like you said, they're both fairly well matched. Should be a good game. It should be a good game. I think the one thing that the Griswold has to overcome is they have to have more than one scorer. They've had, Evan Merchant scored 27 points against Plainfield. But he's really the only one that's getting into the scoring parade. I mean, you had Lucas Strain had 9, and Jeff Suvanants had 6.
Yeah.
You got to get 2 or 3 people in double figures if you're going to win consistently.
Evan's the only one in averaging double figures at 13.6. Next is Jeff at 9.7. So they need some double figure scorers for sure.
They absolutely do. Okay, the public address announcer is making the announcements right before the game, the customary announcements, from the Eastern Connecticut Conference. Be a fan, don't be a fanatic.
I think he just said from Griswold, from Jewett City. Evan Merchant. How about that?
And he gets Souvenance right, but he couldn't get Merchant right.
It's the French way of pronouncing it.
So far we've got Michael Strain, Jeff Souvenance, and Merch, and there's Jacob Strain and Lucas.
Guess who rounds it out?
Lucas. The Strains 3. So Cam Clinton is the first announced for the Montville Indians, getting the start. LeBron Muncie, he's number 2. Anthony Barbudo, number 10. Tyler Howard. And Chaz Turney. So there's the starting 5 for your Montville Indians. Now we're going to stand up for our national anthem. All right, Merch, we're about ready for some basketball.
Just to mention, Michael, if anyone's interested, I think people are, the JV game ended up pretty much in a rout by Griswold, beating Montville 72-30 in the JV game. A lot of kids got a chance to play in that one.
Yeah, and at one point I saw Sean Garvin hit 4 3-pointers in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, Sean was really on there for a few minutes. Not say he wasn't on for the whole game, but he had those 3 or 4 in a row. So we'll see what happens here, Michael.
So Coach Molesky giving the last minute instructions to his squad. Looks like it's going to be Souvenance who's going to be jumping for Griswold, and looks like it's going to be Chaz Turney for Montville. If you're watching your TV, Griswold's going to be going radio right, Montville radio left.
The Turney name of Montville is very, very familiar from an athletic standpoint. They've had some terrific, the Turney family has had some terrific athletes.
Wow, quick.
Nice way to start it, Jacob, with a 2 off the tap.
Quick
off
tap
the tip.
right over, 2-0 Wolverines right away.
Pressing, too.
In the first 5 seconds of the ball game. They finally get the ball over, get it over to Turney, drives into the lane, puts it up and in. 2-2. Montville looks like they're pressing a little bit. Jacob Strain gets the ball on over to Merchant, tosses it down to Souvenance, inside to Michael Strain, back out to Jacob, no good. Rebound, but stolen right back by the Wolverines, and it's going to go out of bounds on over to the Indians.
A lot going on under there, Mike.
Yeah.
A lot of good passing though. There, everybody's looking for the open guy.
Bing bong, bing bong. It's like a pinball machine. Montville breaks the press, gets it right on over. And number 10
all
underneath,
alone.
all alone, is Barbudo. For 2 Indians, and Merchant throws it just wide of Michael Strain, out of bounds. Montville ball. Another one, nice pass by Clinton. Who's that? Was that Turney again?
Turney, yeah. Really nice ball movement.
6-2, Merchant down. Oh, nice spin. Over the basket, didn't go. Wolverines get the rebound. Hands it over to Lucas Strain for 2. 6-4, Montville. Only a minute and a half into the ball game. Clinton throws it on over to Muncie. To Barbudo. Back to Clinton. Back to Sherwood. And they're going to go ahead and Turney gets blocked underneath. It looks like we're going to have a jump ball situation there. As you had Michael Strain as well as Chaz Turney wrapping it up.
A lot of good ball movement out there by both teams so far, Mike.
Possession arrow, of course, was Montville. Send it in. Give it to Barbudo from the side. Hits a 3. 9-4 Montville. Merchant brings it down. Gets it inside to Strain. Subinot's on the outside. A real aggressive play by the Montville Indians. They're reaching in there. And there's Merch wide open for 3. Just off the back. And Montville controls the rebound. Passes it right on up to number 10. No good is Barbudo. Here come the Wolverines once again. Strain stops, pops. No good. Subinot's with the rebound. Passes it out to Merch. All alone for 3. No good. Strain passes it right back to Merch again after he gets the rebound. Puts it in. No good. But Merch is going to go to the line, it looks like.
Not sure who was that on?
I don't know.
They're not putting it up either.
They're not putting it up on the board. They didn't. They didn't even put the foul up. So anyway, let's continue. Merchant at the line, going to shoot 2. And he hits the first one. I think we can go ahead and ask the ref at a stoppage. It's the first foul of the game, so I'm sure they'll. Here's Merchant for the second shot, and he hits it. And he's got them both. 9-5. Here come the Indians. Doing well with breaking the press. Hands it into Tyler Howard, but off his hands onto a Wolverine, and Montville gets the ball back. Muncie. Ball goes errant pass on over to Cam Clinton out of bounds. Wolverines get the ball back. Lucas Strain bring it out across the timeline, trying to direct traffic here. Playing the role of the floor general right now, and Subinot throws it away, gets it to Muncie, pretty much uncontested for 2. Montville up by 5, 11-6.
Montville's going to be playing great defense right now. This was a little tiny bit rattled here, but
I was just going to say, if this happens again one more time, they're going to have to get a timeout. Beautiful, Michael Strain underneath. He just found a little bit of an opening and just drilled it through.
Both teams still pressing. Nice little interception there by Jacob.
11-8. Wolverines haven't led unless it was the first bucket of the game.
Right.
They led 2-0. The ball is blocked
Another
and almost
tip.
stolen, but that's going to be off of Jacob.
Be aggressive. Let's go.
Strain just batted the ball away.
Yeah,
He's
no
going to bring it
foul.
himself, and no good.
Jeff goes
Subanots
up.
puts it in for 2.
That's what we need from Jeff. We need that good board work. Offensive boards are critical.
1-point game. Pass intercepted, and here comes Subanots. Is he going to go coast to coast? It sure looks that way. He's going to get hacked. Looks like that by Clinton. How you doing, Merch?
Pretty good over there, Michael.
Jeff for the first one. He misses, front rims it.
Jeff likes that coast to coast, doesn't he?
He
Likes
does.
Let's get that rebound and bring it all the way down court.
I thought he was going to slam it home. Subanots misses both of them, but Strain comes on with the rebound. Subanots says, nope, I'm going to put it back up, but I miss anyway. And it looks like this is going to be a real physical game. This is a real physical game already.
Yeah.
March.
These kids have played each other in the summer league, and they both played very well. Montville had a really good team. Griswold had a really good team. Merch is way off again.
But they get the offensive rebound, and they threw it away. They're going to have to go ahead and convert on those. Missed a couple of free throws, and throwing it away, not going to get you the lead.
Not sure what Coach Molesky is going to do here tonight, but one of the things we noticed in Plainfield was that he did not sub nearly as much in the Plainfield game as he had been prior to that.
Lucas.
Chaz Turney with a acrobatic dance move there, getting up off the floor. That was pretty good, actually.
It was.
That's pretty good.
Breakdancing.
But we'll see what Molesky's kind of.
All right, we got a timeout on the floor. Griswold down by 1, 11-10. It's Wolverine basketball on SNSN.
Authorization, enrollment, and activation activities are required. Receive all services. Contact institution for details.
2 lattes, please, on me. Yeah? My free Kasasa Cashback checking account surprised me with sweet cash rewards. So thoughtful. Kasasa Cashback simply appreciates me. It also refunds my ATM withdrawal fees. Huh. My Megabank account just takes money out every month without even asking. Sounds like it's time to move on.
Take back the special treatment you deserve with Kasasa Cashback.
Ask for Kasasa Cash Checking at Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank today. Member FDIC.
Thank you very much to Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank for supporting Wolverine basketball right here on SNSN. 11-10, Montville. 3:05 to go in the first.
And we do have a sub. We have Tommy Matson in.
Clinton inbounds it to LeBron Muncie for 3.
And Christian Russell in.
Nice pass to Michael Strain for 2. There was a good look there by Tommy Matson. Oh,
those were big steps, weren't they,
those are
Mike?
big steps, yeah.
Oh, nice play by Turney. Hits it off. Michael. Did he hit off his face?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see if
Might have hit him right in the face.
Is there blood? We will see. I think
Well,
so.
he's running right off the court.
Yeah.
So I thought it hit off his knee, but it must have hit him right in the face.
Might have got him in the nose, and that's maybe why he's.
So we got Kyle Rude in for Michael Strain.
Merchant just picked his pocket, and a reach in there by by Clinton.
I don't think they called a foul, though. Should have been, but they didn't.
No, they did not.
We almost got in the game, Mike.
I'm ready to play.
Yep.
Let's go. Cross court to Matson. Nice pass inside to Rude. Oh, to Merchant. He's going to bring it to the hoop. Oh, what a shot and a foul.
Nice play by Merch, going in there between 3 players. Muscling up to get the 2 points and getting fouled.
Isaiah Balancier coming into the game for the Indians. Looks like Tyler Howard going to take a seat. Merch shooting for the lead here. There you go. 15-14.
Tell you what, his foul shooting this year has been phenomenal. I'm not sure what his percentage is, but it's really high. It's got to be up in that 80+ percentage.
Merch is going to take a seat. Jacob Strain back into the ball game.
Ooh.
And it's just stolen by Matson.
A lot of bumping and
and some guy gets pegged on the sidelines. Not happy about it. Plunked the trainer day. 15-14. Wolverines up by 1. Very physical game right out of the gate. Good thing Subinats can jump. Subinats goes to the hole straight down the lane. A little too hard off the backboard. Montville controls the ball. Clinton on over to Barbudo.
So a 1-point lead, 15-14, 1:20 to go here in the first quarter.
Turney.
Tell you what, one strong kid.
Matson with a floater. No good. And a second chance shot there, but Jacob didn't go either. They're pushing Montville right now, and no good on the shot, but up and in is good for Barbudo. Barbudo has 7 points and an 18-15 lead here in the first.
That was a great follow by Barbudo. Missed the first shot, but stayed right there.
And another steal. Muncie. No good. Little hard off the backboard.
18-15 Griswold with 33 seconds to go.
Matson for 3. No good.
Nice rebound by Kyle Rude.
Kyle Rude going way up to Christian Russell for 3. Aired it right over the bucket. That ball's going to go out of bounds, but Griswold's going to keep it. There's 2, but I don't know where the third one came from. I don't know. Matson's going to inbound the ball. Looking for somebody. He's got Strain in the corner. No good, and the ball's going to go out of bounds, and it is going to go towards Montville.
Jacob had an open look there, too, and he can bury those. That one didn't fall. Michael Strain coming out of the locker room.
Yep.
Hopefully all patched up over there. Got 14 seconds to go. Montville down by 3, 18-15. Obviously looking for a last shot. Ooh, he traveled. He hesitated. Traveled.
So just about 5 clicks to go in the first. Montville up 18-15. Matson, he's going to get it. Rude puts it up. And good for 3. Or was it 2? Was he inside the line?
No, I think he called it a 3. 18-18, tie score.
Kyle Rude ties the ball game. Did we or did we not say that at the beginning that this was going to be a well-matched ball game? We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute right here on SNSN. Valentine's Day is coming up and you need to make a good impression. Now, if you really want to do that, just go to Jewett City Florist and Greenhouses on Ashland Street, now in their 4th generation of family dating back to 1937. Jewett City Florist and Greenhouses have been serving all of your floral needs in the past and certainly will be in the future with flowers for proms, weddings, memorial events, and yes, Valentine's Day. Stop by at the store at 17 Ashland Street in Jewett City. And if you prefer, simply shop online safely at JewettCityFlorist.com.
6.
Yep. All right, welcome back, basketball fans, to Montville High School. Mike Minarski, Kevin the Merchant, and of course, Mr. Christopher Matson on the camera.
Mike, we actually said that we thought this was going to be a pretty good game tonight, and it looks very, very evenly matched here, huh? 18-18, can't beat that for the first quarter.
No, not at all. I mean, it's fairly high scoring, really, for a high school game out of the first. I mean, both teams having 18. Barbudo had 7, Muncie had 5, and Turney with 6. Evan Merchant led the Wolverines with 5, Rude with 3, and Michael Strain with 4. Here we go.
Michael Strain back out there after getting
Belted.
bopped in the nose with the ball. Like
He got booped. Nice move there by Muncie, but it didn't go.
Whoa.
And we're wrestling. We're wrestling.
Scrum and somebody.
Here's the flying elbow smash. Nobody gets it, though.
I thought that was Turney's head hit the floor. Could have been.
Griswold's going to control the ball. Back to Merch, back to Strain, to another Strain. Puts it on over to Lucas Strain. Out to Merchant. Oh!
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
It went in, they called it no good. He called it before the shot. I don't know how that was possible. Oh my goodness. That was.
It's Maurice, I'm sorry. I don't know what his name is.
I've never seen a shot like
How
that.
How is that not good?
I don't know.
It was a strong rebound there by Turney, but the Wolverines grabbed it right on back. Mertz says, I'm going to take this again, but I'm going to go to the hoop. Oh! We're calling that a clean block, and Turney.
Nothing with the body there? Nothing with
call,
the body?
Nothing. Merch all by himself. We'll count that.
This is going to be a very rough game here, Michael.
It's been rough already. Wolverines with a 20-18 lead. And okay, well, we'll just take the ball back. On over to Strain. And he'll put it in. Lucas for 2. Little spin move, and we're going to get a timeout by Montville. Griswold has the biggest lead of the game, 22-18. We are here at Montville High School. We'll be back in a minute with more basketball right here on SNSN.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Should have been a 3 in the shot.
Should have been the 3 in a shot. We're going to review that later. I'm going to look at that later.
Yeah, you do that.
Shot.
Yeah.
I'll put the clip up. So thanks for spending some time with us on a Tuesday night for obviously a very physical contest.
Yeah, and they're both playing well. Both teams are playing really well. I'm not sure that that St. Bernard NFA game would be any better than this one right now.
And we got a comment from Roseanne, and all she could say is, "Wow."
Yeah,
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Roseanne. Roseanne. Obviously, I cannot read today. I can obviously not read today. All right.
6:39 left to go in the second quarter here. Montville taking the ball out. Griswold's still pressing.
Turney is very,
He's very active,
athletic.
isn't he? Isn't
Yeah.
he athletic and strong,
Yeah.
like a bull?
Underneath. No good from Tyler Howard. Wolverines trying to get the ball back. They're going to call a foul. Looks like they're going to call that on Clinton.
I think that's his second.
That's his second.
If anything so far for the Montville team is that they haven't been able to finish some of those shots. They've had them under the hoop and they haven't finished. A couple have fallen off the rim. A couple have just not dropped through. But that's the only thing that Montville has not been finishing off.
Wolverines throwing it around the ring around the rosy here. Looking for an open shot. Suvanant's calls it for three. Off the front, no good. Michael Strain picks it up, hands it off to Murch for two. Murch has got 9.
Hey, they're calling him Merchant.
Not Merchant.
Turney.
Oh, Suvanant just slammed it out. He got it. They count it.
And a foul.
For Lucas.
And
And he's going to go
one.
to the line. And who is the foul on?
Oh, goodness.
And Lucas misses the back end of the three-point play. 26-18, Wolverines lead. Turney.
See, once again.
No good,
Once
and
again,
he's upset with himself.
Can't finish.
They've missed a bunch of nice follow. Michael puts it in, and they're owning the boards right now. The Wolverines are
absolutely
owning
the boards. And the offensive boards, no less.
And they're up by 10, 28-18.
Mert's got his hand in there, push it, get out of bounds.
Ball's inbounded by Chaz Turney. I'm going to throw it up for three. That was a beautiful shot by Barbudo.
Nice shot by Barbudo. He's right.
He's got 10. Cuts the lead to 7 with 4:44 to go in the half. In a very, very physical contest.
Yeah.
Suvanant to Lucas on the inside. Back on out to Lucas.
No foul.
No foul.
Wow.
Michael Strain for 2.
Gets his own rebound again. It's that persistence. Nice play by Michael Strain.
Suvanant with another block. And there you go.
Once
They
again,
cannot finish.
they're not finishing. They're getting the fast break. They're getting ahead of the field, and they cannot get the ball through the hoop. In this case, luckily they actually got it back.
For 3 is Barbudo.
Barbudo,
Good.
yeah. He hasn't missed too many, I'll tell you.
No. Now he's got 10 so far. Turney with 6. And Muncie with 5. Merch for 3. Might as well. Merchant's got 12 in the first half. And they just can't hold on
Once
to the
again,
ball.
they get open looks under the basket, and they are not able to finish. And that's the downfall of the Indians right now.
Balancier coming back in. And Tyler Howard is going to go to the bench. Wolverines with their biggest lead, 33-21. Well, Merchant says, I'll take another 3. No good. And Suvanant.
Offensive board, another offensive board. They're getting all kinds of rebounds, Michael.
Yeah, they're just controlling the ball
Absolutely.
left and right.
Yeah, Jeff should have probably passed that one out.
Yeah, they still got
One
the ball.
after another.
That's like,
Another. But I think that was a foul on Montville
yeah.
after all that. Montville fouls.
We can't see the numbers. They're not even.
I didn't see it either. All we know is Montville has 6 fouls right now, and
Well, that would be
Griswold has
7.
1. Was that the
That would
7th?
be 7, yeah. Tommy Matson back into the game.
Yes.
3:03 to go in the first half. Suvanot's 1 for 3 from the line.
Good to see Jeff hit that shot.
He misses one of them. Sean Garvin's in the game as well.
Just came in for Merch. Give him a breather. I'm sure he'll be back in before the half is over.
Here's some baseball news. David Ortiz inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Good for him. Deserves that.
Nice move to the hoop there by Turney. Little off to the left there for 3 from Jacob. That ball is tipped again, and
So they didn't get the rebound, but they had to steal.
Rude off the backboard. No good. He gets his own rebound,
own
passes it
rebound.
back out. And there's Garvin for 3.
Unbelievable.
And finally, they're going to call a foul again. And I think that is that's
24.
that's Turney. That's at least his second because we can't really see the.
But the Griswold Wolverines are just pounding the offensive board. They're just getting offensive rebound after offensive rebound. Now they have to hit their foul shots, but they are out rebounding Montville. I can't even imagine what it would do.
Yeah, I stopped keeping track after the beginning of this quarter. Rude hits 1 out of 2. What was that?
Not sure. I think the ref thought that the
Somebody called
Montville
timeout,
coach
or?
called timeout. No harm, no foul. It was nothing. No big play that he interrupted here, so it's okay. Chaz Turney's going to bring it in, throw it in. Two minutes to go. 35-23 Griswold. 2 minutes and a half.
Clinton tried to put it in, and that was Jersey.
Turney.
Why do I keep calling him Jersey?
35-25. Griswold up by 10 here with 1:38 left to go in the second quarter.
Merch is going to drive underneath, and there's
Nice
Strain in
dish
the corner.
out. Ooh.
Almost. Suvanotz picks it up, but that's going to go off of Kyle Rude.
That was a nice play by Barbuto to throw that ball off Rude, get the ball back. 113, 35-25. 1:13 to go.
Nice move by Turney. And
the foul. Chaz Turney with 12 points. Matches Evan Merchant for Griswold with 12 points. A couple subs coming back in. The 2 strains for Tommy Matson and Kyle Rude.
Trying to find some scores, but nobody's posting them.
Minute 3.
No good. Strain gets the rebound, hits it out to Merchant. Going to go down the lane, take it himself, and almost had it. Lucas grabbed the ball, Lucas Strain, and he's on the ground being helped up, though, by Cam Clinton. Timeout. Griswold, we got 54 seconds to go.
I mentioned
in
that
half.
Norwich Bulletin High School Athlete of the Week, Evan Merchant and Aiden Christie from Griswold are both nominees for the High School Athlete of the Week. So, folks, anybody who's a subscriber of the Norwich Bulletin, don't hesitate to go online and cast your votes for both of those athletes. And from what I understand, you can cast a vote multiple times. It's not just a one and done.
Mm-hmm.
So Evan, with his 27 points last Saturday, made that list, and Aiden had a great wrestling tournament here recently. So you don't see Griswold athletes in the Athlete of the Week column too often. So
was that a bulletin thing, or was
Norwich
that an ACC thing?
No, Norwich Bulletin.
Okay.
Norwich Bulletin has been doing that right along all.
Because I tried to click on it, but
you have to be
in.
a subscriber. If you're a subscriber, you can vote. If you're not, you can't.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
They should open that up to everybody.
Yeah, you would think that would be the way they'd want to do it, but they're patronizing their subscribers. They're making it worth it.
Well, don't really know where that was going.
Not sure. 35-27 Griswold, 48.4 seconds to go.
Merchant into Suvanats in traffic.
Oh,
He's on triple
gets
coverage.
Swamped there.
What I notice is Montville's trying to pass the ball really a little too hot, and they can't handle it. I mean, they're winging that ball.
Yeah, if they could have hit half of their open shots under the basket that they've had, it'd be a tie score right now. 22 seconds to go.
Did you see Lucas? He was getting deked from the crowd with the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And he looked, he said, nope, 20 seconds to go.
Down to 10. Gonna have to start something here. Jacob. 0.6 seconds.
So maybe they can.
Then we have to throw and shoot. I think it's Griswold ball. You have to have a throw and shoot here.
It is.
Nope.
All right, that's going to be the first half. Very, very physical ball game, Merch. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute and kind of recoup and recap what we saw in the first half. You're listening and watching high school basketball, Griswold and Montville, right here on SNSN.
Hey, I'm Jess, but you can call me the Tire Queen. For the best deals on tires, come and see me at Advanced Automotive on Route 138 in Griswold. Call me at 860-376-8687. But definitely don't talk to my dad. He's definitely not the Tire King.
And right now, Jess the Tire Queen has great deals and excellent service waiting for you at Advanced Automotive, Route 138, Griswold.
Tire Queen!
You weren't able to get any.
Family owned and operated. That's something you don't hear too often anymore. Highway Campers of Plainfield is now 3 generations in and going strong. If you're looking to upgrade or get your first RV, contact the family that knows RVs, Highway Campers. They'll walk you through the process of finding the right RV for you and can even finance it for you. Visit www.highwaycampers.com and find your home on wheels. After all, home is where you park it. Highway Campers is a proud supporter of Griswold Youth Football.
Did you know that Allstate Insurance, the Trahan agency, has 2 offices now, Plainfield and East Lyme? And that's good news for you, since Kevin Trahan has been in the insurance business for well over a quarter of a century. Plus, he's easy to find. Just search in any browser, Kevin Trahan, Allstate Insurance, and when you get to his Facebook page, you'll find tons of helpful information on questions you may not even have thought to ask. Allstate Insurance, Trahan Agency, Plainfield and East Lyme, proud sponsor of Griswold Youth Football. Welcome back to Montville High School. Mike Monarski, the Merch, Kevin Merchant, Chris Matson on the camera. A very physical contest. It was tied up at the end of 1, 18-18, and the Wolverines just kind of took over in the second quarter. They now lead 35-27. They are up by 8. They bested the Indians 17-9 in the second. So, Merch, pretty crazy underneath the boards.
Yeah, I think if you look at it, if you look at what happened here in the first half, especially in the second quarter, Griswold is just totally out rebounding Montville. And a lot of those rebounds are coming under the offensive boards. And even if they're not putting the ball back up and in, they're getting fouled. But they're totally overwhelming the Indians under the offensive boards. And Montville, as we said several times already, they have had several opportunities under their own basket and just can't finish that shot. Either it's a little short, either it's a little long, thrown out of bounds, but they're having a little trouble completing those plays underneath the hoop when it appears as if they're going to have an open shot. Very physical, though. Very, very fast-paced. Both teams. And again, I think we expected a really good contest today. So I think that both teams are living up to what we thought they were going to do.
Yeah, we did. We both agreed at the beginning that this is going to be a good matchup between the two. Both have come off of pretty decent-sized wins, and they seem to be like coming into their own a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's a confidence thing. You know, you get a couple wins under your belt, and all of a sudden you realize you can win. You realize you start knowing how to win. And when you've got that, you know, it's a mental game as much as a physical game sometimes. But once you start getting a couple wins, you don't expect to lose anymore. You know?
No, you know what I think too, and tell me if you agree or disagree. But you know, with all of the COVID-19 protocols and games being postponed and not being able to play, and then they start putting games together. Now it seems like the Wolverines are playing some games. They're playing a little more consistently,
right?
And it seems like they're starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm because. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say I agree with that 100%. But I also think that Coach Mileski's taking a little different turn as far as how he's playing his personnel, because I think, you know, first few games, and again, some of that was because some of those kids hadn't practiced for a while and they're coming off the COVID protocols and whatever. So he was subbing, it seems to me like a little more, especially than he did last week in Plainfield. He kind of stuck with that starting 5 with a couple of subs, you know, two, 3 kids off the bench only at certain times. But for the most part, the starters played a lot. And pretty much doing the same thing tonight, other than Michael Strain getting slammed in the mouth with basketball and had to leave the game. He's only taking the kids out for a couple of minutes at a time, just for, you know, a little breather, and then putting them right back in again. Where I think earlier he wasn't doing as much. I think because of that, they're playing together more. They're playing, you know, more. They're gelling a little bit more, I think, and I think that's why they're playing better.
Yep, I certainly agree. Now, there's another game out there tonight. I was just looking up the score. 2 teams, both 9-1. NFA, they have their 1 loss against New London. That was last week. Not sure. I don't know who. I think St. Bernard's. They lose to New London. Ledger.
I believe it was Ledger.
Okay. So they're both 9-1. So I looked up the score. NFA up on the Saints 31-23. And then I looked on the scoreboard here in the SNSN broadcast. And Dean, I got the score. Rubino posted in the board right there.
That's funny.
So
hey, I have to make mention of something here, Michael. Very important. So after last Saturday afternoon's game, I had the opportunity to go almost directly from Plainfield High School down to Griswold to watch my other two grandsons play rec ball. So They are 8 years old. They play for the Toon Squad.
The what?
The Toon Squad.
The Toon Squad.
The Toon Squad. Great uniforms and great shirts and stuff. So I get an opportunity to watch them. So Evan's little brother, Noah, he's going to be a pretty good little ball player. In the rec ball, he ended up having 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals.
Nice.
And we asked him, well, I shouldn't say that, not we. Lucas Strain asked him today, how where do you get all those stats? Who keeps the stats? He says, I do. Because I didn't keep any stats on rebounds and steals. I did keep the points. I knew he had 22 points. But he says, well, I do. I keep my own stats.
You know, I think there's some with stats in the kids because when I do games with John Harden, and sometimes his son, Andrew, will come and run camera with us. And he has a wiffle ball league.
Yeah.
And wiffle ball is like a big thing these days.
Yeah.
And he's a complete league, and he keeps all the stats, and he is the commissioner.
Wow. Pretty
So
cool.
even now when he does camera, we call him Andrew the Commissioner or the Ginger Ninja.
So Noah has 22 points last Saturday, right after his brother. He was trying to beat Evan out at 27.
Oh, yeah.
So he was a little upset and a little disappointed that he didn't have more points than Evan, but he did put up 22. And my other grandson, Mason, who does not keep his own, does not worry about his stats, whereas more about the team, I guess. He's more of a defensive specialist, so he might have had a few, but he didn't have 22. But he played a great game too. So I had fun watching my other 2 grandkids. Of course, I have a granddaughter too, Kinsley. But watching them play basketball after watching Evan, it was fun.
Sounds like a good time.
It
I
was
love
a good
watching
time.
the little kids play.
Yeah, it's fun.
We've been
It's
carrying
fun.
the middle school games, and they're very fun. They're lots of fun to watch.
As a matter of fact, Miranda Mahoney's son plays on that team, and I sat next to her in our
on your team, on the youth league, right?
On the Toon Squad. Yep. And we sat there in our lawn chairs and watched them in the gym.
The Toon Squad. You gotta love it.
So we'll see what happens. See what Coach Molesky said. See what Coach Tim Strong, who was actually in his 3rd year here at Montville, see what words of wisdom he had for his team in the locker room, and see what the second half's going to be. But I have a feeling, Michael, that we're going to have a barn burner here for the next 2 quarters.
I just hope somebody doesn't lose their temper, because I kind of wonder if that's going to happen, because a couple of kids have flung others to the ground.
Yeah, it's tough. The Strain boys, they're very tough, ball players and very competitive. And I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to go up against Chaz Turney very often, because that kid's strong. He knows what he's doing out there. Goes to the hoop really strong. Good rebounder. Has 12 points. He and they said he leads Montville with 12, Anthony Barbuto with 10.
Yep.
On the Griswold side, Evan Merchant has 12, and Lucas Strain has 6, and Michael Strain has 8. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. It's going to be an interesting fight to the finish, I think.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here at Montville High School. We'll be back in just a minute right here on SNSN. The holidays are over, and it's time to start paying the bills. Let Cash for Cars help you out by taking away that old jalopy in the backyard. You know, the one back there. Cash for Cars will tow away your cars, trucks, SUVs, and pay you $300 to $400 in cash. Blown up, no title or keys, they don't care. Call Cash for Cars, 860-373-2556, or shoot them a message on Facebook. Search Cash, the number 4, Cars. Cash, the number 4, Cars. And get paid now. Reliable plumbing and heating services are just a phone call away when you contact the professionals at McGuire Plumbing and Heating in Fallontown. Family owned for more than 35 years, McGuire Plumbing and Heating has earned a reputation by providing accurate quotes and being open and honest when on the job, plus giving honest advice that may be needed down the road but isn't an immediate concern today. Find McGuire Plumbing and Heating on Facebook or call 860-376-3388. Look for the big truck with the little Irish.
We have all the starters here from Montville, right, Mike?
Yeah, and we're back here at Montville High School. Ready to start the second half. Mert, you ready to go?
Yeah, ready to go. I'm a little nervous here because it's going to be an exciting second half here. All the starters are back on the court for both teams. We got Merchant taking out of bounds Lucas Strain, half court.
Here we go.
Going to our left.
Wolverines up by 8. Remember, Merchant started off the game with a quick layup. No, it wasn't Merchant. Jacob. But how about that? Starting off the second half.
Second half with a 3. That's a good start.
Back to 11 right away. 38-27. There's a 3-point shot there by Montville. No good, but Turney tried to put it back up and in. And Montville controls it.
Oh,
Suvanats
gets a piece of that from Turney. He's not happy.
There we go. There's that physical. All right, that's at least 3. I don't know.
Evan was a little off balance here, so he couldn't get that much behind that ball. But Jacob comes in and gets the rebound and gets fouled.
So it looks like we're going to continue exactly where we left off.
Chaz Turney was not happy when Jeff Suvanats got a little piece of that when he went up with that ball under the hoop.
I think Jeff's athleticism has really matched up well with Turney. And the ball's going to go into a backcourt situation. Right back over to Griswold. A lot of turnovers from Montville. What I've noticed is that they've had some trouble passing, whether the passes are too hot and the receiving player's not ready for it, or
they don't have as good control of the ball as it seems like Griswold does.
Oh, that was a nice steal there. And to push it up, steal right back by Jacob Strain.
Jacob throws it away. Jacob
gets it back.
Yeah, he makes amends.
Merchant bounce pass into Suvanats underneath to Michael Strain. Kick it on out to Jacob, to Lucas, to Jacob. Back to Lucas at the top of the key to Merch kept it. He was going to go. Suvanats. He's going to drive the lane and put it up and in.
Great drive by Jeff Suvanats right there. And you know what? Patience. It was all the patience of the Griswold team right there.
Yeah.
Made good passes, didn't take a bad shot. And when Jeff got the opening, he went to the hoop and put it up and in.
I think this is the team that we've been waiting to see.
Yeah. Good ball movement, and it's crisp, and everybody knows where everybody else is. First few games of the season, that was not the case whatsoever. They were throwing balls where people weren't, and it was just not good. And Montville is having trouble. Montville's having trouble with their ball defense control. And offense, moving that ball offensively. They're struggling a little.
Yeah, they can't get it inside right now. 3-point shot. Nice shot by Muncie. No good, but the Wolverines going to control the ball.
Jeff saved it from going out of bounds and back to Merch.
Yeah, they're going to call an offensive foul there on Michael.
(40-27), 5:19 here in the third quarter remaining. 13-point lead for the Wolverines. Ooh.
See, he wasn't even looking.
Yeah, Turney wasn't even looking.
Nice move by Turney to the
hoop.
He
knows how to get to the hoop, though, doesn't he, Mike?
He sure does. 14 for Chaz Turney. Wolverine lead is 11. Merch for 3.
Ooh, that looked good, didn't it?
Just off the back rim. Turney's going to take it up again, and no good.
I think Merch got a piece of that.
And Turney's getting a little vocal.
Yeah, he's seems like he's been doing that a lot.
Emotional player. That means you're invested, you're all in, right? Muncie can't control the ball.
Wow.
Yep. Murch all alone underneath for 2.
Great pass by one of the strains. I don't even know who that was.
17 for Murch.
Oh, it's just all over the place. And he's going to get it to 20, I think. And
he's going to go for
one.
1. 19 points for Evan Merchant in a 15-point lead.
Evan has gotten so much stronger underneath the basket. He's actually can muscle points in now.
That's exactly what he did right there.
He has been going to the gym a lot. So he has been muscling, and not just tonight. It's been last 3 or 4 games. It's been very obvious that he can go to the hoop and muscle the ball in.
Tommy Matson in for Lucas Strain. Murch puts it up and count it. 20 points for Evan Merchant to match up with his 27 against Plainfield. So, that could have been a really nice play, the way to finish. But anyway, Clinton bangs a 3. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. And we're going to take a timeout as well. What a game we got going on.
Yeah, it's
what a game we got going on. They're running the timeout clock.
Timeout clock.
45-32. Griswold leads Montville. Be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
Authorization, enrollment, and activation activities are required. Receive all services. Contact institution for details.
2 lattes, please. On me. Yeah? My free Kasasa Cashback checking account surprised me with sweet cash rewards. So thoughtful. Kasasa Cashback simply appreciates me. It also refunds my ATM withdrawal fees. My Megabank account just takes money out every month without even asking. Sounds like it's time to move on.
Take back the special treatment you deserve with Kasasa Cashback.
Ask for Kasasa Cash Checking at Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank today. Member FDIC.
And we're back here at Montville High School. All right, Murch, your grandson kicking some boot.
He's just been playing well. He's being aggressive. He's getting to the hoop. He's hitting a 3 every once in a while here, and he's just doing well. And again, it's a team game. So he's got this, the strains looking for him. Jeff's been playing great. It's all about passing and finding the open guy and finding the hot guy sometimes.
So Murch has got 20. Lucas has 8. Suvanants with the ball. He's going to go to the hoop, and they're going to call a offensive foul.
That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Tyler Howard's moving right with Jeff on that. I think that was a little bit of a home call, if you ask me.
And let's see. Valancier is going to leave for a bit, and Barbudo going to come back. Barbudo has 10 points. So they do. Montville does have 2 players in double figures. Barbudo with 10 and Cherney with 14.
Yep.
That's 24. You're 32 points.
Right. There's still a little bit ragtag out there. They give the ball to that kid and you're okay. But it's just not as organized.
No. They passed it a little bit better that time, and they got the ball out to Barbudo for 3. But they are very tentative on their passes. If you watch the receiver, the boy, the one that's going to catch the ball, it's almost like he's nervous. Turney just waited for that one. I think he got fouled. He got away with it, and I think he got fouled again. And it's 3, and Strain travels, and it's going to go right back to Montville. And the crowd is getting restless.
Yeah. Well, I think there's fouls both ways here.
Yeah. And, see, now there you go.
Somebody got him.
That was obvious.
Technical. On Turney. Call on Turney. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was on Michael Strain. I thought it was on Turney for Mountain, but looks like it was on Michael.
Didn't
45-32.
Didn't take him long to tee him up, did it?
Did not.
He just went, boink. That was it.
It's funny. I guess you can hear right through those masks, can't you? Can't see through them, but you can hear through them.
All right, so Turney is going to go ahead and shoot the technicals. First one is no good.
Well, I think he got fouled initially, so I think these might be straight foul shots. And I think, maybe there wasn't a foul.
No, looks like I think they call technicals on both because now Murch is going to shoot some tees.
Oh, 2 tees. Holy moly here.
And then I think there's going to be I think it's going to go back to Montville with the free throw line.
I think he's 5 for 5 from the foul line right now.
Yeah. Who, Murch? Yeah.
Ooh.
You jinxed it, man.
I know. I shouldn't have said anything. Shouldn't have said it.
So they both got one, so no gain on either side. And except for I think that there's going to be
green ball. Not sure how this is all working out.
And I think
See ya. Adios, ciao.
one guy's getting kicked on right out of here.
Well, he's been mouthing off ever since the.
Be a fan. Don't be a fanatic. Root for your team.
Kind of embarrassing to get kicked out of a high school game, isn't it?
That's actually 2 we've seen.
Oh.
Rude threw it behind Jacob Strain. Turney gets the ball and underneath.
Yeah,
that would have been a thing of beauty if he made that shot. Ball's out of bounds. Going to go right back to Montville.
Turney's one rough dude under there, boy.
I'm going to be honest. I probably wouldn't want to scuff it up with him.
I told you. I said that happened.
He hurt me. That ball's going to.
I think he touched it. Yeah. Oh, I thought he had touched it over on their side of the court. 46-33, 2:49 here left in the third quarter. Nice drive.
Nice move by Muncie, but couldn't get it to go.
Tyler Howard. It's 2.
It's his first couple of points of the game.
Right.
Matson says, let's try 3. No good. Michael with the rebound.
Tommy's due.
Yeah, I haven't. That ball's going to go right back to Montville.
I thought that was knocked out by Montville, but obviously not. 11-point lead, Montville with the ball.
And this crowd's a little quieter.
Yeah, it is a little quieter, isn't it? And it's, I don't know what happened there, but that was not a good defensive set for.
Turney was all alone. 9-point lead. And that ball's going to go right back to Montville. Or no, they kicked it out.
Yeah, it was
46-37.
2:07 left in the third quarter. Montville pressing.
Merchant's going to go right on through. And that was a beautiful shot by Merch.
Nice play by Merch. Tell you, he has a nose for the hoop, boy. I'll tell you right now. He's driving and everything.
Lead is back to 11. Wolverines with the rebound.
Oh, there's no foul?
Yeah, they call it there. Oh,
they
call that travel.
Did he hear you?
I think so. They can't kick me.
Yes, he could.
Yeah, I guess
yes, he could.
Yeah.
He could get you out of the game.
It was just extra vocal. I just got a warning, I think.
I think you did. He did point the finger over here. At least he didn't point it towards the parking lot.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, you know.
It was the guy.
Oh, Tommy Matson.
Tommy Matson. Strain with the rebound as Matson couldn't finish the bucket. And that ball's going to get almost stolen away by Muncie, but it's going to go right back to, I believe, Griswold. I think that was off of Muncie number 2. It is. Merchant's going to go ahead and inbound the ball. 13-point lead. Minute 19 to go in the third.
Tommy had his chance to get on the board there, too.
Yep. And look, but he's going to toss it up again.
Bumping all over the place, and that calling.
Not a good matchup for Tommy there against Turney.
He's double teamed, actually.
Yeah. And Sean Garvin, second time we've seen him tonight. Obviously a 3-point threat. Subinat's thought about it. And another charge on Jeff.
I would have to say that I would agree with the referee on that one.
Yep.
I don't think I agreed with him the first time that Jeff got that call on him, but I do agree with that one. 50-37, 56 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Wide open under the hoop.
Nice fake by Tyler Howard.
Can't let that happen. You got to get it over.
Get it over, and they did. And Subinat has the ball. They're going to pass it over to Sean Garvin for 3. He's got it.
That's a big 3 by Sean Garvin.
And, I will tell you, he was hitting them during the JV game. Like I told you, I saw him hit at least 4.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I think that was a blocking foul on Sean. (53-39), 26.6 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
Barbudo puts the first one up. And he misses off the back rim. They have not had a lot of opportunity to go to the free throw line tonight.
Hits the second.
They get it over to Michael Strain.
18 seconds to go.
Back to Lucas. They're probably going to try to hold it for one more shot here.
They haven't been that good holding the ball for a last shot. So we'll see. 6 seconds to go. They have not had good luck trying to hold something for the last shot. In most cases, they didn't even get off the last shot. Let's see what they can do here.
Here's a reach.
Well,
that's
getting the ball out of bounds, so it's not too helpful to the Wolverines.
Yeah, it's a good foul. I mean, it's not a shooting foul. I mean, whatever. Merch for 3.
Good play, though. I like the play.
Good play.
A little bit beyond his range, I think, but
I don't know. He was
maybe
off,
not.
He was off,
maybe
off
not.
balance
maybe
over
not.
here and hit one.
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of 3. 53-40. Wolverines lead the Montville Indians. We'll be back in a minute right here on SNSN. Valentine's Day is coming up and you need to make a good impression. Now, if you really want to do that, just go to Jewett City Florist and Greenhouses on Ashland Street, now in their 4th generation of family dating back to 1937. Jewett City Florist and Greenhouses have been serving all of your floral needs in the past and certainly will be in the future with flowers for proms, weddings, memorial events, and yes, Valentine's Day. Stop by at the store at 17 Ashland Street in Jewett City. And if you prefer, simply shop online safely at JewettCityFlorist.com. We're back here at Montville High School. It's been a very active ball game, a very physical contest for not only the players but the refs. It's been rough. It's you guys are doing a hell of a job, man. I'll tell you. I think I got teed up a minute ago. He looked at me like, "Hey." I don't know what he's saying. What? He was talking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cardinals. Lifelong Cardinal fan.
All right, here we go. Montville's going to inbound the ball to start off the 4th and final 8 minutes of the ball game. They got some points to make up, Merch, if they're going to win this one. Nice look.
Nice way to start. Nice way to start. That's 6 for Howard.
That's going to be off of, looks like Clinton. So Wolverines are going to inbound the ball. And who retrieved the ball there? That's Mrs. Matson taking all the pictures for the Wolverines. But Jacob was going to take him.
He almost lost it, and then he threw it away. Charge. Let's play by Merch to take that charge.
That's 4. I had 4 on him, unless that is it. All right, so he's got 4.
That's what I have too, Mike.
Okay. And Blancier is back in. Isaiah Blancier. 11-point lead, 53-42. Merchant's going to take it by himself and gets the shooter's roll.
It's another 3 for Evan.
That is 3.
26.
Yeah, 27 against Plainfield, so let's see what happens. He's got plenty of time to beat that.
56-42.
Nice pick there,
by
Tyler
Merch
Howard.
stole it away.
Here it is, and he's going to get it. 28 for Merch. He's just taking over. It's kind of what he did with Plainfield. Just took over.
But this is a much, much better team than Plainfield was. Oh.
And the ball, let's see, Strain stepped out of bounds.
Another opportunity right there, Mike, for Montville to hit that little gimme, and they just can't do it.
Well, the Wolverines getting a lot of points on fast breaks. And now all of a sudden, boom, their lead is back up to 16. Well, actually, that's the largest lead of the game, but Barbudo puts one home, and that's on Merch. Marchant.
Yeah, he's got it right now. Somebody must have said something.
And Suvanot skies up there, but it looks like they're going to do a jump ball. No, maybe. Well, yep, finally. And possession arrow to Griswold. Timeout, Montville. We're going to take a timeout as well. You're listening to and watching ECC basketball right here on SNSN.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
We had 30.
And we're back here at Montville High School. You know what? That's your banker coming out of you. You gotta have both sheets balancing.
Debits and credits.
Can't close until the bank balances. Do you have to do that? Do you have to balance every day?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much. And normally when tellers have to balance, if one doesn't balance,
I should ask that question.
Everybody has to stay.
Did you used to have to do it that way when you were there? That's how I have to ask it.
Yes. Now. Oh, nice steal. Oh,
and throw
it back.
Barbudo, no good. And Turney. It's going to be off of Turney.
There you go. See, even there, underneath the hoop, Chaz Turney was kind of going to go right up and put that in and couldn't handle the ball, couldn't handle the pass.
Pass over to Garvin. So they break the press. Suvanotz almost loses it.
Yeah, he could have been called for a travel there.
Garvin all alone for 3. No good. Howard with the rebound.
Howard,
and stolen right back by the Wolverines.
Howard just kind of threw that ball out there and hoped for the best. 58-44, 5:25 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Lucas to Michael to Jeff. Jacob takes a
Nice.
shot, no good, but Suvenant.
And then throws it away. Nice rebound by Jeff, but control the ball. Ooh, Lucas.
little showtime there by Barbudo. But Lucas is going to pick up a foul.
Yes, he did.
Is that going to be 1-1? Nope. Murch is going to come back in. Garvin's going to go back to the bench and take a seat. Yeah, I thought that was going to be 1-1 there because that's a 7th team foul on the Wolverines. No good, and Murch a little showtime there. Going to bring the ball out again with Lucas brings it out. To Jacob. Ooh, hit Barbudo coming right at him.
Whoa, like he shot out of a cannon, wasn't
he?
It
was like a lightning bolt.
Holy crow.
Underneath.
No foul.
No foul.
Nice follow. Offensive rebound. Stepped out of bounds. Burning time off the clock, if nothing else. 58-44, 4:31 left to go here. In Montville, the Griswold Wolverines leading. Wow, let's do that away.
I gotta say that double dribble. Wow, I haven't heard a double dribble in a long time. Usually it's just travel. I do want to go out and thank Montville High School and their athletic director Megan Sears for their hospitality and
Jacob's getting
mauled. Nice pass.
Finds Lucas over to Evan. Oh, and he got hit.
Fouled. Yeah, he got fouled by looks like Howard.
Yep.
But anyway, we appreciate all the hospitality. This is the second time we've been to Montville this year. We were here for a girls' game and now for a boys' game, and they're very, very accommodating. And we do thank them for their hospitality and their kindness. Murch misses the first.
Ever since I said that, he's been shooting great. Hasn't hit one.
He's been throwing bricks since then. But he gets the second. He gets the back end of it. Barbudo kind of forced that shot. 15-point lead under 4 minutes to go. 59-44 Wolverines. Strain to Merchant. Oh, he's going to drive to the hoop. Put it up. No good. Here come the Indians trying to drive. Munson back out. Stolen.
Nice steal by Lucas Strain. The right place at the right time.
Murch is going to take for three, but no, he's going to drive the lane. And they called.
Oh, that was awful.
That was a wonderful, wonderful acting job.
He called it.
On Murch.
Wow. That's tough. That was a tough one.
You know, I think at this point, you're under 4 minutes. You got a 15-point lead. Make it a 13-point lead. Howard's got 8 points in the second half. We can get another timeout. And we are going to do the same. Scores 59-46. The Wolverines out in the front looking for their second win in a row. You're listening to Griswold Wolverine basketball right here on SNSN.
Hey, I'm Jess, but you can call me the Tire Queen. For the best deals on tires, come and see me at Advanced Automotive on Route 138 in Griswold. Call me at 860-376-3776 8687. But definitely don't talk to my dad. He's definitely not the Tire King.
And right now, Jess the Tire Queen has great deals and excellent service waiting for you at Advanced Automotive, Route 138, Griswold.
Tire Queen!
And we're back here at Montville High School. Thanks for spending some time and joining us for some good rough and tumble high school basketball.
Yeah, both teams playing very aggressively, and they've done it since the start and have not stopped yet.
I don't know if it's a basketball game or a wrestling match sometimes.
Well, tell you what, there's tough kids out there.
Yeah, especially Turney.
Yeah, Chaz Turney he's a brute.
Yeah,
he's strong, but he knows his way to the hoop.
Absolutely.
Has 17 points tonight.
And you know what? Every one of those points, he hasn't been cheated once. Those have been.
Jeez.
Suvanot take it to the hole.
Nice pass by Jacob Strain there. Lucas Strain.
Suvanot's with 9. Turney with the ball. And he still finishes. Like I was just saying, he hasn't been gypped on any of his points.
Yeah, Barbuda a little too close there.
Yep, and they called the foul. And that's going to be 1-on-1 since they are now in the bonus. So Lucas Strain will shoot 1-and-1. They'll be shooting the rest of the way, both teams. And the ball is actually off of Turney. Yeah,
I think it was Turney, right?
Yep, green ball. Under 3 to go, 15-point lead. 13-point lead, excuse me. Merchant going to drive to the hoop.
No, that was ill-advised right there.
And
Jeff gets fouled.
Was that Muncie?
Did not see, Michael.
Yeah. Yep. So Jeff Suvanant is going to shoot a couple. He's got 9 points so far. Here's a shot to get into double figures. And he misses the first of 2. No, excuse me. He's got 7 points.
7 points.
And he misses them both. And Turney skied. And Suvanant gets his own rebound. Passes to Jacob. And the ball's going to go right back to the Wolverines. Oh, that was almost
wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what happened there, but he's going to get it stolen again.
Ooh. Who wants it more?
Timeout by Mileski.
Timeout, Coach Mileski. Just 2.5 to go. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. 61-48 Griswold. Back pretty much for the conclusion of this ball game right here on SNSN.
Family owned and operated. That's something you don't hear too often anymore. Highway Campers of Plainfield is now 3 generations in and going strong. If you're looking to upgrade or get your first RV, contact the family that knows RVs, Highway Campers. They'll walk you through the process of finding the right RV for you and can even finance it for you. Visit www.highwaycampers.com and find your home on wheels. After all, home is where you park it. Highway Campers is a proud supporter of Griswold Youth Football.
And welcome back to Montville High School, home of the Montville Indians, hosting the Griswold Wolverines. The Wolverines haven't been nice guests tonight as they won the JV contest by the score of 72-30, and they are up here in the varsity contest 61-48.
2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the game. Griswold will take the ball in bounds.
Suvanon's looking for somebody to pass to. Finally finds Michael, who kicks it out to Murch. To Jacob. To Michael. There's some good passing going on.
Yep.
They're getting a lot of miles on those Montville sneakers tonight.
Run some time off the clock here for sure.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna feel
Not a big
really all
fan
they're
of
doing.
this. I think we got to go to the hoop, but they're doing a good job at it. So
Yeah.
they're not losing the ball. They've got
Calling a foul on Clinton.
I think that's 5 on him. I'm not sure what just happened, but
I think that is 5 on him. So Murch is going to shoot 1 and 1. And Jaden Sherwood is going to come into the ball game for the first time since Clinton has fouled out. Don't say anything, Murch. There you go. No voodoo, man. No. Here's the second half of the 1 and 1. He hits them both.
okay, I'm done talking about his foul shooting. You'll never say another word.
Never say another
I believe
word.
he's up to 31 points, Mike. I think that's what I have.
Yeah, I stopped counting at 100. I don't know. 63-48, 15-point game, minute and a half to go. It's pretty academic, I think, at this point. But you never say never, right? And that's going to be on, I believe, Jacob.
I think it might have been Sean.
No.
Sean.
No, Suvanot's.
Suvanot's isn't even in the game.
Then who's
21.
Oh, so it's Garvin.
Yeah.
I am off tonight. I just am off.
Did you see this?
And he gets 1 out of 2.
He had 9 points the second half. He's played a good, Tyler Howard's played a good second half. minute 28 to go.
Out to Garvin. He's going to bring it back. I'm just going to pass it around a little bit more. And they're going to call a foul.
I'm not sure what's going on.
That was on Muncie. So they're going to shoot 1 and 1 again.
Basically, just to stop the clock, I think, Mike,
Yeah.
get the ball back because Griswold is actually doing a terrific job at controlling the ball. They're not throwing it away, no steals. Like I said earlier, I'm not a huge fan of that right now. I've seen things backfire, but Coach Molesky wanted to spread it out. He did, and the kids have handled it great. They've been terrific. So good call, Coach.
Jacob missed them both. He's 0 for 4.
Yeah.
Oh, nice shot by Muncie. Get the bucket, and they're gonna foul.
It's the only way I can get the ball back right now, Mike.
Yep. But then again, Jacob has missed his last 4 free throws.
He has.
So if you're going to foul somebody, you might as well foul the guy that's not making them right now. But they're going to be shooting 2 the rest of the way. And there you go. He's 0 for 5.
He's having a tough time right now. There we go.
13-point lead. And let's
Just
see.
over a minute to go.
You got Ryan Tate into the game for the first time.
Hey, good.
Little zone defense here. Michael just skied on top of Balancier. I guess that's a third on Michael, I believe. 2 shots. Not a lot of area finals coming in yet. Tate with the rebound, controlling it. And they're going to stop it again. And if that is Muncie, then he's out. Well, what's happening here?
I'm not sure if the refs know who that foul was against. Oh, so it was on
Michael.
It was a charge on Michael.
That's 4.
Stepped out of bounds, I believe, right in front of the Montville bench. So Griswold's going to get the ball back. Could have been a makeup. Think makeup call?
I think so.
Hey.
I think so. 13-point lead.
43 seconds remaining on the clock.
Ryan Tate brings the ball over. He's a southpaw and gets stripped of the ball, but
stolen back by Lucas.
Lucas is right there, and the Wolverines are going to get a timeout.
33.2 seconds, 64-51, Wolverines over the Indians.
And we're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
Did you know that Allstate Insurance, the Trahan agency, has 2 offices now, Plainfield and East Lyme? And that's good news for you, since Kevin Trahan has been in the insurance business for well over a quarter of a century. Plus, he's easy to find. Just search in any browser, Kevin Trahan, Allstate Insurance, and when you get to his Facebook page, you'll find tons of helpful information on questions you may not even have thought to ask. Allstate Insurance, Trahan Agency, Plainfield, and East Lyme, proud sponsor of Griswold Youth Football.
And we're back here at Montville High School. Mike and the Merch, along with Chris Mattson, bringing you some rock'em sock'em robots basketball here.
That's for sure. 33 to go here.
Crazy day.
And 33 is the number
for the Merch. Oh, Merch, not the Merch. You're the Merch. We have to make sure that's clear. Turney for 3. Boy, this kid can do it all, can he not?
He can. He's got 22.
Yep. So 2 on Barbudo. 66-54. And Merchant at the line with his lovely peach shoes.
Hey, they must work. They work.
First one is good.
I think the announcer's tired of calling his name.
I think so. Second one is up and good.
Another one.
What's he up to now?
35.
35 points. Why not take it? 4 seconds to go. I'm just going to, of course, bounce it away, and that's it.
Wow.
68-54 is your final. The Wolverines win this one. And we'll be back in a second to wrap it up right here on SNSN.
The holidays are over and it's time to start paying the bills. Let Cash for Cars help you out by taking away that old jalopy in the backyard. You know, the one back there. Cash for Cars will tow away your cars, trucks, SUVs, and pay you $300 to $400 in cash. Blown up, no title or keys, they don't care. Call Cash for Cars, 860-373-2556, or shoot them a message on Facebook. Search Cash, the number 4, Cars. Cash, the number 4, Cars. And get paid now. Reliable plumbing and heating services are just a phone call away when you contact the professionals at McGuire Plumbing and Heating in Fallontown. Family owned for more than 35 years, McGuire Plumbing and Heating has earned a reputation by providing accurate quotes and being open and honest when on the job, plus giving honest advice that may be needed down the road but isn't an immediate concern today. Find McGuire Plumbing and Heating on Facebook or call 860-376-3388. Look for the big truck with the little Irish.
And we're back here at Montville High School. Just finished a very, very aggressive game on both sides of the ball. Griswold winning their second game in a row, 68-54 against Montville. We knew at the beginning of this contest that this was going to be a tight contest, and it really kind of was. I mean, when the first quarter ended at 18-18, they were knotted up, and they just kept going back and forth and back and forth. But the difference in this game, Evan Merchant with let's see, the merch will be here in a second. Did you get what you needed?
I got a picture of the book, but I haven't figured
out
what I need yet.
So we're back. Merch, he tried to walk away from the broadcast booth, the Griswold Pride broadcast booth, and what do you think happened? Well, he didn't take off his headset. And he's taking
the whole
it with him.
booth almost went with me there, Michael. It was a little embarrassing, halfway across the court, dragging a table behind me.
Oh, my goodness sakes. But what a game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Very aggressive game. Yeah, there's
Wolverines just toughed it out. I tell you, because Montville came out of the gate, especially with Chaz Turney. That kid's a strong, aggressive kid. Griswold played well. They controlled the ball. They controlled the boards. Didn't have a lot of turnovers tonight. And I think the demise of the Indians was when they couldn't convert. They could not convert under the hoop, and lost a lot of points that way. So yeah. Griswold comes out, plays a really good game, 68-54, 14 points. I wouldn't have expected that, to tell you the truth, Mike. I thought it was going to be a little closer than that.
I did too, but I think Montville had a hard time passing the ball back and forth. They were very tentative with their passing.
Yeah,
it's like they didn't know who they were going to pass it to.
And I don't mean this derogatively, but they were a little ragtag. They weren't right. As composed, and they weren't as set up with. It was almost like playing a little bit more street ball. But they had a lot of chances.
I was thinking that. I was thinking it kind of looked like street ball.
Yeah, it wasn't as organized as I think the Wolverines were, and I think that helped them in the end. And again, I really think these kids in green are coming together. They're gelling more. They're playing better together. They know where everybody is on the court. They're looking up. I mean, Evan had a ton of layups tonight, actually.
Yeah.
Of course, he had some, had 3 threes, had how many? 10 free throws, maybe 10 foul shots tonight.
Who, Merch?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 foul shots?
Yeah, he was 10 for 12 from the line.
Okay, well, that's where my extra 2 points are right there. Maybe.
Really?
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, let me see what he's got here. Let's see. 5, 7, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21, and 23, 26, 30. I've got Merch with 34. What do you have, man?
I have him 35.
Did you? Oh.
Yeah, but I'm also 2 points short, so somebody is
got to balance the book somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that on the way home.
We're gonna be up here all night.
Yeah.
This just in, a game that I knew was going to be a tough game as well. St. Bernard's defeats NFA. They come back.
Wow.
St. Bernard's.
Wow.
63, NFA 58.
That's big.
So maybe you want to get the kid?
It's up to you.
Yeah.
You can.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can. We want to.
You have them. You should have merch out here.
Chad, you got a minute? All right, we're gonna go ahead and talk to him. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. You're pretty tough under the boards, man.
Yeah, do my job.
We thought. Did you know that this was going to be as a physical contest as it was?
Yeah, we came in and they're strong kids. They can jump, they can play, they hustle, they're fast. So I mean, we had to do our job a little bit, but
okay. So what did you think the keys to the game? And I mean, you were the leading scorer for the Indians tonight. He had 5. Let's see, 8, 10, 22. Is that about right? 20, 23. I mean, we don't want to take a point from the kid. Jeez, oh man. What's your season high?
32.
Oh, you did against Tourtellotte?
Lyman
Memorial.
Yeah.
Very, very good. So what's up next for the Montville Indians?
We got Putnam, but we just got to play a team game. We're not playing a team game. We're not being selfish, but we got to take good shots. We got to move, and we're not moving. Defense isn't doing good, but we got to start picking it up on defense a little bit more.
All right. So do you think that is the biggest thing?
We just need to play defense. Yeah, we get a little tired. We just got to work. We got to work more. That's all it is to it. Got to keep hustling.
You got it. So. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
You had a heck of a game. We enjoyed watching you play. You're a real tough kid, man.
Appreciate it.
So you guys you were whacking people around. So good job.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
All right. That's Chaz Turney.
Good job, man.
At 23 points for the Montville Indians tonight. It's kind of hard to get the traveling team.
Yeah.
For an interview because they're usually pretty much history. They're in the locker room or they're
on the way to the bus.
On the way to the bus. So, anyway, that's going to wrap things up for us here. Any parting words? I can't believe St. Bernard's come back.
Yeah,
and beat NFA.
That's crazy. That's crazy. They must probably only play them once because they're in different divisions. I'm going to imagine. So this was the one and only chance they're going to have until they get to maybe the ECC tournament.
I know. All right, that's going to do it. Griswold comes in and takes 2. From the Montville Indians, the JV contest, 72-30, and then the varsity contest, 68-54, led by Evan Merchant with how many points?
I think 35.
35 points.
35. I can't remember a Griswold player scoring 35 points for quite some time, Michael. If I ever remember one.
I don't.
So that
either.
was he had a great game tonight. He had a great game from the inside, outside. 9 or 10 free throws, 10 or 12 free throws. You had 12, I had 10. We do a great job together, don't we? Let's just call it 11. We'll average it out. 10 or 11. The only ones he missed is when I said how well he was shooting.
And then you stopped talking about it.
Stopped talking, and he hit the rest of them. But yeah, he had a great game. Griswold played well together. The Strain boys always play well together. Jeff.
Actually,
Jeff
who I think was the leading largest scorer in one game that I can remember is his son.
Oh yeah, CJ probably.
CJ
Madsen. Good point.
He had 26 in one game.
Well, this is 35.
This is 35. Whoa. I can see the hate between the two already.
Oh shoot, that's funny.
Right. For Chris Madsen, the merch, Kevin Merchant. I'm Mike Menarski.
They are coming out of the locker room.
Huh?
Right.
Oh, hold on. Maybe we can. Maybe you can flag him.
I don't know.
Hold on, we'd wait because
let's see.
You got 35 points. You gotta talk. Merch. He's not hearing, is he?
Evan.
So we're trying to get Evan.
Yeah, he's talking. Evan.
Here. No, you do it.
No, you do it.
Oh, you're gonna make me do this?
Yeah, that's. There you go.
All right, we're gonna. We were waiting. We were waiting for you guys to come out. So, what's up, Evan?
What's going on?
Another day at the park, huh?
You say that.
So let's see. You had 27 points against Plainfield.
Yep.
You had 35 tonight. You're up for Player of the Week in the Norwich Bulletin.
Mm-hmm.
What's next? Solve world hunger?
Yeah, that's my next goal. Maybe we could do that in the next 2 weeks.
Next 2 weeks. That'd be great if you do. So, how did you feel out there tonight? I mean, we have both noticed that you're just a lot much stronger under the boards. You're not afraid. You just put your head down and go.
Yeah, a lot of it just comes with aggression. been working out a lot with Gavin and Jeff. Jeff's been going to the gym a lot too, and just being more aggressive and driving to the hole and not being afraid of anyone, really.
Is that one of the biggest differences between last year and this year? Just
Is that we're a lot bigger,
yeah,
stronger, and most of us grew a little bit too.
Now, are you guys starting to me and in the merch? We were talking about you guys seemed like you're really starting to gel as a team. Finally, this is the Wolverine team that we've been waiting to see for the last 3 years.
Yeah, this is the last couple games. We've still been trying to gel together, but now we're starting to get together, and ECC's they're in trouble.
Well, let me tell you something. You guys are starting to score, some points. I mean, you're definitely just taking charge. You wanna ask away?
I just you had a great game. I think your team had a great game. I think you controlled the ball very well tonight. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah.
What's coach think? What's coach saying? Coach just keep cheering you on. And
Coach, he's always looking for the stuff that we don't do great in, so we can work on it. But that's what a good coach does. So, right when we got into the locker room after the game, he goes 11 for 27 from the line. And we're
okay.
Here we go.
And the only ones that you missed were the ones when I said you hadn't missed yet.
Oh yeah, he put the voodoo hex on you. And then he stopped talking, and you hit the last 4. Yeah, you hit the last 5 that you hit. So what's next what's the next game?
We got tomorrow Ellis Tech at home.
That's right. So okay, they're struggling.
Yeah,
they're struggling. You guys are 3-5 now.
3-5 now.
So I mean, the record is seemed to coming to a gap. The ECC's coming, and States is not far.
Nope. We just need about 5 more wins.
All right, Merch. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Good job. Hell of a win. So I mean, I don't know how do you beat 27 points when you score 35? That's really all I can figure. That's it. All right, I know they want to get the heck out of here, and we want to do the same. So for the Merch and Chris Mattson, I'm Mike Minarski. Thanks a lot, guys, and have a great night.